sunset on our first big day at sea. Looks like land, but it's not. It's actually clouds over there. Can't actually see. Our speed is 2.3. Died right down. Now we have Captain Gav with his life jacket on, and he's changing the course because we've got a big, it's like a fishing trawler out here, but it hasn't showed up on the AIS. Shift since 2 o'clock and it's been great. We are passing Albania, it's the closest we've been.
What an amazing morning. It's been a very uneventful night. All we've done is avoid cruise ships and fishing ships and tankers, cargo ships. Nothing out of the ordinary. This is welcome to Greece.
Come get yourself a drink.
What a performance. So first of all I go to Port Captain. He's over in the building over here.
Yeah.
And he takes all the details and checks out the registration and all that, that's okay. And he sends me way over here to another place. I suppose it's what you got to expect, that's alright. So I go over there and I go into the customs office to get the our stamp for is it still on? Get our stamp for our transit log. We need a transit log to sail in these waters, a bit like the vignette that we had in Montenegro.
Yeah.
And they're all on strike. I couldn't believe it. I started laughing and the woman said to me, she said, I'm not joking. I'm sorry, I don't mean to disrespect you or anything like that. It shocked me, that's all I said to her.
Yeah.
She said yes, and so anyway, so I went to the police after that and got the immigration, I think it is. They've stamped our passports, gone back to the Port Authority, told him, and he thought I was joking. He said, really? And I went, yeah, look, I said, you have their phone number? Ring them. They told me to tell you that because they thought that you would think I'm, you know, having you on. So he wrote, it cost us €15 for the tax to cruise around.
You got a receipt?
I've got the receipt. And tomorrow morning we've got to come back. Strike will be over. We can go and see them, get it stamped, go back there, get it stamped, and we're done. Officially done. But he said we can go around and anchor tonight. So we went around the bay and anchored below the old citadel with a whole lot of other boats.
Mike had dragged and needed some help to reset his anchor.
About 8.5 knots. Maybe should have reefed a wee bit more. Put a second reef in. A second anchor got wrapped around the keel, so I had to go for a swim that I wasn't planning on. It's alright, got it off now. Good fun.
Under sail, we flew past Mike, who hadn't got his jib up yet.
What happened?
I had a wee accident trying to get out of the saloon area and just miscalculated. I should have put my head forward and I just smashed into the roof of the saloon, and all down my left side, all down here was just tingling and pins and needles. It was the hardest I've ever smacked my head ever.
I was examined by a couple of doctors who ran a few tests and did some x-rays. The x-rays came back clear, which was great. There was no break. That was a real positive thing. What they said was that I had strained some muscles in the back of the neck and pinched a couple of nerves, and that was what was causing all the pain. So it was just a matter of time and rest to have them heal up. They kept me in for observation overnight and released me the next day. Even though the situation was pretty serious, I felt like I had busted my neck. That's how bad it was. I was in a lot of pain. So I was laying on the saloon floor for 4.5 hours. Shona took the autopilot off, turned us into the wind, put it back on again, then dropped the sails all by herself, and then took us in. She did so well, so well. It's the first time she's ever done anything like that before. She'd done it with me, but not completely on her own, which she had to do. And then Mike, who had been sailing with us on his boat, he anchored up, came on board our boat and gave Shona a hand to moor it onto the town quay at Preveza. So big ups to Mike too. Thanks so much, mate.
It's okay as long as I keep it braced.
Yeah.
A few days later, we were off to Athens. We hired a car and went to meet up with our son Josh and his new fiancée, Nicole. The Rio Antirio Bridge is officially the Charilos Trikibus Bridge. and is the longest fully suspended multi-span cable-stayed bridge in the world. Nearly 3,000 metres long, work began in mid-1998 with the construction of the pylons in 2000. Once the pylons were completed in 2003, work began on the decks, and these were finished in May 2004. The bridge was completed ahead of schedule and under budget at 630 million euros, although there has been some question on the accuracy of that number. The first official people across it were the torchbearers for the 2004 Summer Olympics in Athens.
Congratulations, eh?
No, he designed it himself. Yeah. He's the best.
Sit down at the door and talk about it.
That's very, very cool.
We only had one day with these guys in Athens, so we had to make the most of it. Athens is huge. It has over 3.7 million people in the metropolitan area.
I think I'll get a cappuccino and a praline, coffee and sugar, keep me going for the next couple.
A Greek coffee
Double?
No sugar. Hardcore.
And no milk.
No milk. Okay. Very hardcore.
You would like to.
After coffee and cake, we went off to the Agora for the afternoon. The markets are great just outside of the Agora. Then in the evening we went to a local restaurant, of which there were many to choose from.
What have we been doing today?
Starring in a reality TV show.
Put your happy Greek smile on.
That wasn't a real smile.
Put on your happy Greek smile.